Namaste everyone, welcome to today's practice. Come to a child's pose on your mat with your knees nice and wide, big toes touching. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Exhale as you release your forehead down to the mat, finding that length through the spine and drawing your awareness to nice long inhales and deep exhalations. Take one more exhale, and on the inhale, pressing your palms, coming up to a tabletop position. Fingertips spread wide, wrists stacked under the shoulders, knees stacked under the hips. The spine is long and straight, neck is an extension of the spine. Exhale here, and on your next inhale, rounding from the lower back, starting from the sacrum, we're going to inhale to open our chest towards the front, gaze towards the sky. Exhale to push the mat away, navel towards the spine, spine towards the sky, rounding here. Inhaling to open the chest once again, opening as much as you can, not waking up the body this morning. And exhale to push that mat away, rounding as much as you can, pushing far up, and inhaling back to neutral spine. Checking your alignment here. And on the next exhale, crawl your fingertips forwards out in front of you and release your chest down towards the mat. Deep breaths into where you feel the opening in the chest and the shoulders, allowing the chest to melt down with each exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to raise back up to our tabletop position. From here, we're going to tuck our toes under, shift our hip bones towards the sky, pressing through the palms, fingertips spread wide, coming into our downward facing dog, our Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet are hip distance apart, hands are shoulder width apart, and feel free to gently pedal out your feet, opening up the hamstrings, feeling the length running through the spines, coming up onto your toes here. On an inhale, and on the exhale, twisting your heels to the left side and dropping them back to the mat. Inhaling back to center on the toes. Exhale, dropping the heels to the right, dropping them down on the mat, stretching through the side body. Inhale to come back onto your toes, and from here we're going to bring our left foot behind our right, keeping that right leg nice and long, pressing that right heel towards the mat, shoulders rotating outwards, finding that nice deep opening in the hamstring, and then switching the side. Right foot comes over left, feeling the stretch through the left calf, the left hamstring. The knee doesn't need to be straight, and coming back to center, finding your Adho Mukha Svanasana, and gently dropping your knees to the mat, crossing your legs and sitting back into a seated position. Inhale to sit nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. Exhale here. Inhale to raise your arms overhead, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, dropping the right hand down to the mat, left arm swoops overhead by the ear. Inhale to open the chest towards the sky, and exhale to reach further with that left hand. Inhale, straightening the right arm, opening the left arm out behind you, finding a nice deep twist. Breathing into where you feel the space. One last inhale, and exhale. Left hand comes down to meet the right on the mat. With each exhale, allow the spine to round a little bit more. Head is heavy. Inhaling back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, dropping the left hand down this time. Right arm swoops overhead. Inhale to open the chest a little. Exhale to deepen. Inhaling, pressing through the left arm, opening the right hand behind you, finding that twist, really waking up the spine this morning. One last inhale, and exhale, the right hand comes down to meet the left. Allowing the head to be heavy, rooting through that right sit bone. Inhaling back to center, shoulders relaxed. Exhale to release the hands. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, dropping the chin to the chest and drawing your head over to the right side, drawing a really big circle, finding the deepest stretch you can with each movement. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. Switching direction now, left ear back to the left shoulder, dropping the head back, opening through the throat. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Inhale, press through the sit bones, sit tall. Exhaling, hands to knees, pushing the ribcage through to the spine, finding a rounding, head drops. Inhale, opening the chest forwards. Exhale, this time interlacing your fingers in front of you, pushing your hands as far away from the back of your spine as you can. Head drops down. Inhale, opening through cat and cow here. Fingers towards the ears, sternum shines forwards. Exhale, interlacing the hands again, pushing, really rounding here. Head drops down. Inhaling to drop your hands behind you, dropping your head back, sternum shining towards the sky, breathing in all that energy for your day, soaking it all up, and exhale, release, coming back to center. Inhale to raise your right arm overhead, gently tilting your head over to the right shoulder, gently crawling those left fingertips along the mat away from you. Coming back to center and switching the side, left hand over, right fingertips crawling away on the mat, stretching through the top of the shoulder here, side of the neck. Breathing into the space and gently coming back to center, both hands down. Inhale to raise the arms up overhead. Exhale to twist to the right side. Inhaling to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Left hand comes behind you, right hand on the right knee. Inhale, arms overhead, back to center. Exhale, release them down. We're now going to come down to lying down on our mat, bending the knees, and then gently bringing them up straight in front of you, coming into our waterfall pose, keeping the lower back grounded. Feet are flexed, option to stay here, or if you'd like to come over into plow pose, gently lifting your feet over above your head and dropping them down on the mat. We do not turn our head if we are in this pose, and if you feel any uncomfortable feelings, come back to waterfall. Allow your breath to slow once again, feeling the benefits flushing through your body in this posture, and find a sense of relaxation and ease. When you're ready, dropping the back down to the mat. Stretch your legs out for a moment, breathe in the sensations. If you want to windmill your legs from side to side, bending the knees, go ahead and do that to neutralize the hips. And coming back to stillness, we're going to press our palms into the mat beneath us, walk our hands underneath us, elbows are almost touching together, shoulders at blades squeezing together, pointing through the toes, and then press through the elbows, allow the head to fall backwards, gently resting the crown of your head on the mat, opening through the chest, countering that posture we've just done before. To release, press through the elbows again, draw the chin back to chest, slowly lower down and walk your hands out from underneath you. Take a moment of rest here, connecting to your breath. And we're just going to hug our knees into our chest, allowing the spine to come off the mat, drawing the nose between the knees, squeezing everything in. Exhale, release it down. And from here, coming into happy baby, so drawing the knees to the outside of your rib cage, holding onto the soles of the feet. And gently rock from side to side, massaging out the lower back, opening yourself up a little bit more for the day. If you want to challenge yourself, try straightening your legs out here, finding a nice stretch through the adductors and hamstrings. And gently draw your legs together, trying to keep them as straight as you can. And exhale, releasing down. Lying down on your mat, coming into a nice full body morning stretch, interlacing your fingers, pointing through the toes, allowing the spine to come off the mat. Exhaling to roll over onto your favorite side, hugging your knees in, closing the eyes, and gently pushing yourself back up to a seated position. Draw your hands together in front of the heart center and gently bow your head towards them in gratitude to yourself for starting your day in the best way. Setting now an intention to carry with you for your day, whether it's to be productive, to be present, or to be happy, whatever it is, carrying that with you today. Gently opening the eyes. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you feel open and great.